welcome back to Alma's vlog. So, in this video, I will talk about the correlations between Raden Ajeng Kartini with the feminism in Indonesia. So, without any further ado, check it out. Now, we are at the Kartini Museum. Let's see how beautiful this place. In this museum, we can find out how Kartini fought for women's rights at the time. But first of all, do you know guys who Kartini is? Yep, correct. R.A. Kartini, also known as Raden Ajeng Kartini, was a prominent Indonesian national heroine and advocate for women's rights in the late 19th century. Kartini is considered a pioneer of feminism in Indonesia and played a significant role in shaping the women's movement in the country. Kartini was born on 21st April 1879 in the Jepara Regency of Central Java, Indonesia during the Dutch colonial period. Despite being born into a Javanese aristocratic family, she was exposed to progressive ideas and received an education which was uncommon for girls at the time. These educations allowed her to engage with feminist ideas from the West and develop her own visions for women's rights in Indonesia. Kartini's desire for education and independence was fueled by her exposure to Western ideas and literature through correspondence with friends and pen pals from abroad. She corresponded with women from the Dutch East Indies, or now is Indonesia, and other countries discussing women's issues and the need for gender equality. Her letters express her aspirations for women's rights, the importance of education for girls, and the need to break free from traditional societal norms. Kartini's advocacy focused on promoting education for girls and empowering women to participate in public life. She believed that education was the key to liberating women from their traditional roles and enabling them to contribute to society. Kartini established a school for girls in her home in 1903 where she taught not only academic subjects but also skills for self-sufficiency and critical thinking. One of Kartini's key goals was to establish schools for girls that would provide them with the same educational opportunities as boys. She aimed to create an environment where women could develop their intellectual capacities, acquire knowledge, and eventually become agents of change in their communities. Her efforts in promoting women's education were instrumental in empowering Indonesian women and raising awareness about the importance of gender equality. Kartini's views on feminism were deeply rooted in her cultural context. She sought to reconcile the traditional values of Javanese society with progressive ideas, aiming to empower women without rejecting their cultural heritage. She believed that women could play a crucial role in preserving Indonesian culture while also challenging the limitations imposed upon them. Kartini's letters and writings, compiled and published posthumously as Habis Gelap Terbitlah Terang, became a catalyst for the women's movement in Indonesia, and her ideas and vision inspired many women to strive for greater equality and emancipation. Kartini's writings and activism inspired many women and intellectuals of her time, and her ideas gained prominence after her death in 1904, and her letters were compiled and published as the Letters of a Javanese Princess, which further disseminated her ideas and brought attention to the struggles faced by Indonesian women. Kartini's legacy continues to inspire feminist movement in Indonesia today, and her contributions are celebrated on Kartini Day, which is observed annually on 21st April. On this day, various events and activities are organized to honor her achievements and promote discussions on women's rights. Kartini's contributions to feminism in Indonesia continue to resonate, and her legacy serves as an inspiration for women's rights activists and feminists in the country. And her pioneering efforts laid the groundwork for the advancements of and progress made in women's rights and gender equality in Indonesia. So, after knowing the fact and the connections between Kartini and feminism, what do you think, guys? Do you wanna be the next Kartini? Feel free to write your comment in the comment sections. Now, let's continue the struggle of Kartini, who has fought for women's rights in Indonesia by becoming independent woman, rich in knowledge, and continue to have the spirit to make a good impact on our surroundings. See you in my next video, and enjoy the footage of Kartini's song after this. Bye!